Hey y'all, it's me, Gibbs.
It's the one and only Mr. Musty Facts.
And this talks for us. We said that it's so fucking good. Yeah. We gotta record it. That we gotta record just that one.
He can take the sound bite.
We be fucking up every other time, but this time we did so good.
I got you.
You think the hot chips linked us together? The liquor linked us together?
Hot chips and liquor. You might want to say sunglasses and Advil.
Might as well say sunglasses. Somebody in this motherfucker do got on sunglasses.
In the snow.
In the snow.
In the snow.
In the building.
In April.
On a Wednesday morning. But I ain't judging, I mean. Cheers to a new day. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day.
It's hump day. I encourage everybody to hump a little bit today. You know what I'm saying?
There she go.
If it's no other day to hump, it should be Wednesday. Get your little hump day on Wednesday. How you been, King?
I've been doing great.
I like great.
Receiving affirmations and blessings lately, so I'm good. How about you?
What the affirmations telling you, King?
I'm moving in the right direction.
Yeah,
With my life.
I know that's
I'm moving
right.
in the right direction with my pace in life.
Big sexy.
I'm striving towards greatness.
Sexy.
Video gonna be fire, I think. But go ahead.
I love to hear that.
How about you?
That is so good. Nothing. Shits and giggles over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but shits and giggles over here. You hear me? Like, living, loving, waking up every day, doing whatever the fuck I want to do. I've been living like a rock star. Like I said, we've been outside.
290
This
shit.
talks for...
Straight up 290 shit.
Tell me how that's 290.
That's 290 shit. We living, we vibing, living like a rock star. 290 shit.
Because what motherfuckers doing the damn right?
True, where you at? True, where you from? True, you from 290, right?
Yep,
The
290.
point is,
Sunglasses
stop,
and
don't do
Advil.
that to him. What the fuck you niggas do on 90, motherfucking 94, damn right? What the fuck y'all call it?
It's called damn right.
Okay.
We live like rock stars too, but I wasn't saying it as a negative thing. I was saying it as something positive.
Good. I'll be having to check your climate.
Out west, dude, they party a lot with no violence. I appreciate it.
As long as, you know what, that's the best thing I've heard you say about 290.
Nah, I fuck with 290 heavy.
Obviously. Obviously.
Heavy. Still damn right, baby, too, you know.
I'm sorry.
But I fuck with 290 heavy. See,
However,
that brings me to my point. That brings me to what I want to talk about today.
which one talk about? Did we discuss this or you discussed this?
I'm just gonna throw it off the wall and see how it bounces. You feel me?
Damn.
With everything that's going on right now, it caused me to ask a question as
Global
to
warming,
not even
climate change,
hell no.
politics,
That can go. That politics can go in it too. But
LGBTQIA+.
has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
But they people. I'm serious. Has nothing to
We
do with
already
me, but
said,
they
you know
people.
what's going on lately.
I'm trying to tell you.
Crips and Bloods, East Coast versus West Coast.
All that. But that's all of that wrapped up in one.
Now how the fuck you finna wrap all that up in one?
The support and hate in the black community. Support and hate in the black community.
Uh-oh.
So it's a little bit deeper today.
Nipsey Hussle,
Shout out to Nipsey. Rest in peace, King. And what he was trying to do is he's seen a lot of hate within the culture, within our community, right? And he was trying to bring love. He was trying to show people that we got more in common than just beefing. You know, y'all took losses, we took losses, but how do we prevent from taking any more losses as a community? You know, and you know, his life came to a demise due to some other shit. So my thing is like, what's going on with us? You know, as far as why do we want entertainment to be black hate when it should be more black love?
give me an example of entertainment, black entertainment being black hate and not black love.
So the promotion of black hate gets so much more buzz than black love. Dare me to share? I hit you with the first one, the big one, right? We all been talking about Brother Love, Diddy.
Not
And I
Love,
know
child.
one of our first episodes we talked about Brother Love and things like that. Well, it looks like Brother Love has been getting his ass whooped. Pause. No Diddy has been getting his ass whooped since the Cassidy thing, right? My boy,
Her name
everything.
is Cassie.
Cassie, I'm sorry. My boy been catching all type of hits, all type of flack. They raided all 3 of his homes. However, he's not in police custody. There's not even a warrant for his arrest. I do want to put that out there. You get so many people detaching themselves from him. Even those were the people that were attached to him when he was allegedly doing whatever it is that he has been accused of. So it was cool, fine and dandy, long as we was getting money and shit like that. But
I'm gonna ask you a question.
go ahead.
And I want to answer from you too. If you was on a ship and it was motherfucking sinking, would you stay on the ship or would you get on? Would you jump off?
If I was on a ship and the ship was sinking,
I would jump the fuck off and I would try to find myself a motherfucking life raft.
even
I'm not going to stay on a sinking fucking ship. I don't give a fuck what you talking
Well,
about.
hold that thought. Hold that thought. So you was on a sinking ship before.
It wasn't sinking.
Stop. You giving scenarios. You was on the sinking ship before. Maybe you was on a damn banana boat, and that yacht came, pulled up, and seen that you was struggling, and you wasn't gonna get to where you was going, where you were trying to go, and they pulled you on, right?
I'm not sure what the fuck you're talking about.
I know you're not, because right now you're not listening.
The point is, this nigga is a sinking fucking boat.
But he's not.
I'm not
He's
about
not.
to attach myself to a fucking wreck.
But what I'm saying is, you can choose to just stay silent. You can choose, like you've been silent.
I argue with that.
Though, like you've been silent when all the bullshit was going on, and you seen it or you knew it was going on, and you chose to be silent. Don't start opening your mouth talking crazy now because it's coming out.
Give me an example
Shut
of
the fuck up.
somebody who was a part of the motherfucking ship when it was afloat, and then now
The producer that just did the interview, he waited all this time. First of all, Diddy has been out since the 90s, right? Diddy been out since the 90s.
Sure.
Bad Boy's been out since the 90s,
Sure.
right? He's been rocking with Diddy for over 25 years.
Okay. What producer you talking about?
The dude, I don't want to call his name. What is it?
I ain't heard it. But go ahead.
Something.
I ain't think to go ahead.
So you've been rocking with Diddy all this time. I kind of think he was part of the Hitmakers and all that stuff.
Okay.
But you've been rocking with him all this time, so you've been knowing what was going on, right? Even the Bodyguard. You've been knew all this shit was going on. Why all of a sudden you want to open your mouth and start talking now? Why you didn't talk back then when you was getting money? When that shit was real?
NDA, a motherfucking.
No,
I wanna.
NDAs don't have no fucking time limit.
Okay, but
NDA,
now the nigga can't do shit to me because he in handcuffs.
Right, that's whole shit,
Or
though.
he being watched. You understand
That's
what I'm
whole
saying?
shit though.
I can't say this necessarily. That part, you don't know if they had detached themselves already from Diddy.
But-
they just weren't saying nothing about it. But now I can finally release myself the same way Cassie did. I can now tell my story the same way motherfuckers in Day 26. They were telling their story prior to, but wasn't nobody listening.
Right.
Now,
So I respect them, but I don't respect the people.
we
who
don't
was
know that
around.
their producer wasn't talking prior to. Y'all
but he
niggas just
wasn't-
didn't
but
hear
he had-
him.
No, but he had outlets then. He even said it. See, you saying that because you didn't watch it. So I can understand what you're
Okay,
saying.
well, tell me what you watched
You
this
trying to put thoughts in his head, but
Okay, tell
he
me what you
did
watched
the interview. He said he was around Diddy. He was doing things with Diddy, so he know this happened. He know this happened.
Okay.
And the guy asked him, so why you didn't say something earlier? And he got stuck. He couldn't say shit.
So you think that people should be held to the shit that they was doing prior to? Okay, so let me say this to you.
No,
I'm saying
let's stay down. Stay down, Joe.
Why?
All I'm saying is you don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say shit. Ain't nobody called you to court.
But now I feel condemned. Now I feel
Why
bad.
do you
now
feel
I feel
condemned? Why did you feel bad back then?
I probably been feeling bad.
So you should have said something back then.
You know
It's
what
the
this is
same
doing.
shit.
You know what you're doing. What you're doing right now is you're deflecting from the real motherfucking
I'm not deflecting
issue.
shit.
Because what I
what's
understand
gonna happen
is
he gonna get caught?
rather he's saying something today, tomorrow, or yesterday. Regardless, he's saying something. And even why is he the person that's on the motherfucking chopping block instead of the motherfucker that's doing the work? I don't
The
understand
niggas
that.
day, because right now, you and I both know in the court of law is not what you know, is what you can prove, right?
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is, Cassidy already opened up the
Cassie,
whatever, the young lady, Cassie, already opened up the door, right?
Okay.
She already opened up the door, gave the thing, and she did it with the courts. So they gonna have their day. Without him saying something, they had already did the investigating and all that stuff. What I'm saying to you is, you want to jump on social media now, and now you want to talk to gain some fame. To me, that's whole shit.
Oh, I'm just trying to release myself. And how's that?
So go talk to a fucking therapist.
So how's that anything?
So go talk to a therapist.
How's that anything
Cause listen,
different?
hold on, because I'm trying to help you, but you cut me off. What I'm saying is, go talk to a fucking therapist if you're trying to help yourself. Why do you have to go tell everybody when you were in none of that? You was in none of that.
World to know.
Why do you want the world to know? You should have knew you wanted the world to know back then. That's what I'm saying. It's only for a fucking game.
I wanted the world
it's
to know.
only for a fucking game. Nobody knew your name. Nobody knew your fucking name like that. Nobody gave a fuck.
Why is the producer
Diddy is the problem.
Okay,
Diddy's
well,
the problem.
Stay focused on the problem.
No, this is the. But that's the thing. I'm not deflecting shit, and that's the thing. You like to say it's a deflection when, if you and your friend was robbing banks, you and your friend was robbing banks. You all of a sudden get caught with another partner that you decided to roll with. Why the fuck would you go mention that somebody else is doing it? Or why would your friend all of a sudden come out the door and say, yeah, she was robbing banks back in 96?
There's a difference between
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. Because he's there. No, because I wasn't finished. That's the problem. But what I'm saying is, you were there. You could have told back then. And you would have had a better shot at telling, because when you told back then, you not on social media.
Hold on, what is that he told?
He told that, yeah, Diddy was out here, he was having sex tapes, but he used to make people, he used to show people the sex tape with Stevie J sleeping with a man, and this, that, and the third. Like,
I told you, I can't tell somebody's story before they do, right?
Stevie J ain't told the story. Stevie J ain't told the story. You know that the man that Stevie J was sleeping with told the story.
It was.
Stevie J did not say anything.
Stevie J did not. The person
and the guy who's in the video get hit. When he tell?
That video came out when the reports came out, and they was talking about Young Miami cousin and all that shit. That shit. But
so the man came out and said that's who did it with me. Mm-hmm. So then again, now that the information's out there. I'm happy you said the information's out there. Why the fuck do you feel compelled to say something? Shut up. You ain't got nothing to do with this.
But why?
This ain't your motherfucking business.
Why?
Because if I'm the guy who was getting rammed, pause. If I was that man, I'd say, why the fuck you want to talk now? You want to talk when I was getting my ass. You did? Pause. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't want to talk then. You didn't want to speak up for me then when I was being mistreated. Now all of a sudden you want to come. You seen it, but we not friends.
If me and my friends was stealing, and then I got caught.
Yep.
And then my friend said something.
Yep.
There's a difference.
No, it's not.
The difference is when you are a part of the act or when you just seen the act. I'm not going to tell on somebody that I was doing the shit with. Did the producer say he was sticking his dick in niggas too?
He not going to say that because he don't want that smoke.
Did it come out that the producer was
No, it's not going to come out because nobody cared about him. So he's not going to tell on himself.
So if don't nobody care about him, why you care about him?
He cared because now you're talking about this guy, so now there's more people to gang up on this guy.
Now y'all care about him.
No,
if y'all don't care about him, don't care about him.
No, I'm saying
don't even care about what he's saying then. I guess my only problem with this situation.
What I'm saying to you is, you do understand that if you're there, you're guilty as an accomplice, right? You understand that. I'm pretty sure your husband.
My only thing is, it's not a crime to fuck niggas. It's not a crime to
rape. It's a crime to rape. It's a crime to what is it? It's a manipulation thing that can be drawn into court.
Y'all are also aware that people were literally afraid of Diddy, right?
So keep your bitch ass over there. Keep your bitch ass on that side. That's what I'm telling you. Keep your whole ass on that side. My thing is, bro, if you've been seeing me get mistreated all this time, don't bring your ass over here when I know you seen it. Don't come talk that shit. Unless, can I put you in paperwork? Before you go on social media to get your clout, can I put you in this paperwork? No, hell, Diddy killing people. Then shut the fuck up. Okay. Shut your whole ass up and let me deal with what I'm gonna deal with, because now you just want to get some momentum off of what I'm doing because nobody fuck with you right now.
Okay, so you want to keep talking about problem number 7 or problem number 1? I'm okay with it.
What I'm saying is, how's it problem number 7 the problem?
Because
I did not once not say that Diddy is in the shithole. We didn't even get to that part.
Oh, you just want to start with number 7.
Right? No, yeah. But my thing is, the reason why I'm saying the hate, that's the same shit to me as Bill Cosby. It's the same exact shit as Bill Cosby. What I'm saying is, do I think Bill Cosby probably slipped a roofie in a motherfucker? Yeah, I think so. He probably did. That was what they was doing back then. Motherfuckers been hearing the chirping. Hold the thought. Motherfuckers been hearing the chirping about Diddy fucking niggas, Diddy treat motherfuckers wrong, Diddy fucking motherfuckers
Take
over
that,
on their
take that.
contract.
Take that, take
This shit been going on. You do music, right? True. This shit been going on, right? We been hearing about this. So what I'm saying to you is, like, why all of a sudden now you want to open your mouth? That's my thing.
If a this
That's
is
what
weird
I'm
to me.
saying. Yeah, it's
First of
weird
all,
to
this is a
you.
weird conversation.
Because I
but
think it's whole shit.
I feel like
I think that's whole shit, man. You should have spoke up. You should have been a man back then instead of being a mouse. And now you want to step up. He did it to me too.
not a man.
Because it took a woman to tell. It took a woman. I'm riding the back of a woman. So you a pussy, boy.
Or I just know that now is the time for the people that's coming out to tell their story. Now I can say something too.
You do know Diddy have had cases 3 years ago, right?
Yeah,
Diddy
and
had
y'all
cases
obviously
3
didn't
years ago.
care until now.
No, I still don't give a fuck because what I'm telling you is, I did a message yesterday about everything comes with a price. Everything you do in life comes with a price. That's a fact. So if it was okay for you, why you want to go be rich and famous and you want to get money for you to look at this man fucking another man and you know that they in here fucking, you gotta sleep with them demons.
But
Bitch,
is
go
that the
talk to
crime?
your
Fucking
therapist.
niggas is a crime.
If you raping niggas, if this is the only way you gonna get signed, you gotta fuck a nigga. You gotta let me fuck you. That's the only way you gonna get signed.
That's not rape. That was a choice.
You got a great point.
That's literally not rape.
Yeah, well, what happened with it sounded like with Meek Mill, it sounded like he was raping him. I'm sorry.
That Meek Mill in the motherfucking video shimmy and shaking and happy.
but
That
you see-
nigga
but you
liked
see-
that. He was
but
taking
that's
dick
what I'm
and loved
saying.
it.
So again, you see Meek ain't coming out saying that ain't his business. That's hey man, shit. I made my choice. I made my bed. Let me
You
lay
see
in
that
it.
video today, Chop?
Oh, I ain't get a chance to
Him
watch
and
it.
Gilly, baby. Chop was like, yeah, Meek, yeah, he was fucking. It was, I mean, he was, but the point is,
Nah, I'm with
Chop
you.
came out with this video 5 years ago. He did. Everybody called him crazy. Everybody.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. When somebody's honest and forthcoming, now where's Chop? Chop is now in jail. What was happening when Chop was saying something? Chop was also being deemed as motherfucking crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
He was put in a motherfucking psych ward
Yeah.
because people with high powers can do things to you when you're forthcoming, when you're telling.
So
So now that I know you don't have the ability and the power to, that don't mean that it ain't still on my heart for me to say something. That don't mean that I don't still feel. I could have been losing sleep all them motherfucking nights, knowing something and not saying something. But now that I have the ability to say something, I can. You're out of captivity.
ain't no fucking guts.
You don't know that because you might not have had them demons on you. Sweetie just talked about how she can't sleep at night without a motherfucking gospel song playing. She got demons on her.
Yeah.
The point I'm making is you don't know what people sleep with and people live with.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know people that have killed other people,
Yeah,
and they
me
deal with
too.
that every single
Me
night.
too. Me
So my
too.
point is,
So what I'm
when you
saying
see
is-
something so dramatic, you don't know how that might affect them.
Don't tell on your motherfucking self. Don't tell on the motherfucker.
They are. They
because
tell him
he
that I
didn't
saw
tell on
this.
him. He didn't say nothing about him.
I saw this. This is me telling.
I saw this and I kept seeing it and
So
I
that was
didn't
him
say
telling on
nothing.
himself.
No, he just saying that shit because this is what's going. This is what's
So what
popping
do
right
telling on
now.
yourself look like this?
This is what's popping right now. This is what's popping right now. I can't incriminate myself. I can't incriminate myself. This is what's popping.
What is it that you think that they did that would be incriminating?
What I think, so you mentioned Young Chop. I think Young Chop did a great thing. Young Chop told that shit when it was, and nigga, ain't no money gonna stop me from keeping it a buck. Ain't no money gonna take away my integrity. Ain't no money gonna take away my principles.
And that's so good that landed your ass in jail. But go
No,
ahead.
but that's probably where he needed to be so he can get his life together.
His life was together, but motherfuckers made him feel like he was crazy.
No, stop. See, you don't fuck with Young Chop. Young Chop was on drugs, heavy at the time.
You
so
think he
yes,
still not?
no. If he in jail, he not. He probably getting detox. You know when niggas go to jail, some of them choose because they not around that environment anymore. They choose to go over here. Man, let me go over here in solitude and deal with my demons.
Now he gonna be in the Nation of Islam, child. You try.
I never said
that motherfucker
That's
is probably
obvious.
still
You so
on.
disrespectful
That happens
sometimes.
to a lot of men when they go to jail. They, you know what I'm saying? They change their life. They discover
But you,
the
why would you say
nation.
the Nation of Islam?
The point. But go ahead. Now you want to.
Go ahead.
The point I'm making is,
Don't disrespect my brothers. Assalamu alaikum.
a lot of men were saved by the Nation of Islam.
Yes.
After going to jail.
Yes.
So how you made that a negative thing? I don't know.
I didn't make that
My
negative.
point,
Where's
when you
the
say, why am I
negativity?
talking about your guys? It wasn't a talk about. It was literally a thing. Like, that's what happens sometimes. However, either way, Chop could very well still be in jail and doing drugs.
He could.
So for us to say, oh, well, you know what? That was the consequence of going to jail. Maybe he needed that. No, he was.
Sometimes you need solitude, man.
And sometimes you need to set yourself free from shit you've seen.
So you should have set
and you
yourself
hurt.
free. But your pussy ass should have set yourself free back then instead of being okay with the money there. That's all I'm saying to you. That's all I'm saying. Don't do it when they come with a monetary value.
It's coming with a monetary value for him.
Now you can come up.
You think the interview is free? You think the podcast
No, what I'm saying to you is now you can come up. That's what I'm saying.
So what's the problem?
But most of the time, people start going to tell motherfucking secrets because they broke. And they know they can make money off of the secrets.
He was making money off of keeping them quiet. So what's the difference?
No, he wasn't making no money evidently. Because if he was making money, he'd be like Stevie J.
Everybody in the Stevie J said, "Go ahead, dog. What? Wrap this shit up." Because I guess
You just get mad. You get mad because you feel like at any given time a person should be able to say whatever they said if they was involved or whatever the case may be. I don't believe in that. What I'm saying to you is, if you feel compelled and something's wrong right then and there, my respect factor, if you say something right then and there versus you want to wait until you get all this money and now you want to say it's wrong.
And we've seen the effects of motherfuckers that say something right away. But go ahead. Because the young man, you want to have pride. I'm going to be a real nigga. I don't want to say nothing.
It's not being a real nigga.
Right. Or you could be in jail or motherfucking dead or motherfucking living with health issues like Al B. Sure. Either way, I was quiet though. I ain't say nothing.
What I'm saying to you is just you being a stand-up person. You being a stand-up person. If a man seen you, God forbid, a man seen you get sexually harassed, and he watched you get sexually harassed for years, right? He watched you get sexually harassed. You know he seen you get sexually harassed. That feeling ain't the same when you know I've been getting my ass whooped. You know I've been getting fucked. You know this. Fight for me. And that's the problem that I have with men. Stop, because you asked me. You asked me. That's the problem that I do have with men. We wait until we drain the fucking, we wait till we drain the fucking faucet and now we want to make a choice to do something. You want to be an honorable man? Talk about it right then and there. Man, fuck this shit. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm out of here, Joe. I can get money another way. I can go do this another way. This shit wrong, but don't sit in the room while you seeing this shit continue to happen and then don't say nothing and then wait 15, 20 years and say, I did see that. Nigga, how are you helping me? You're not helping me with shit. If anything, I feel fucking resentment because, bitch, you've been here all this time. You've been quiet for 15 years. Keep your mouth, take that shit to your grave. Die with it. Because it's not helping me. That's what I'm saying. We talk about helping people. We talk about doing stuff for people. Them motherfuckers need that right then and there. You see a child being abused on a daily basis. Well, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing because this, that. No, say something now. That kid needs help now because tomorrow's not promised.
You the same person though that said you can't help women sometimes in domestic situations.
I never said that. Go back. I'm the motherfucker who said say something right then and there.
Okay.
So don't put that on. You the one who said that. That was our debate. Yes, you was like, cause I ain't gonna tell my girl, cause I already know.
No, I'm not talking about that. If you was out at motherfucking Jewel,
yes,
and you seen
a woman getting her ass beat, but I'm a judge off of her body language. You know she used to get her ass beat. If this is something that happens, yeah, I'm mad at my motherfucking business because I know this will happen, but I'm not going to go back 15, 20 years later and that lady dead and I'm going to get online and say, yeah, man, I seen him whooping her ass at Jewel. No, because I should have said something then. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not going to go back for clout. Oh, the news is here. Yeah, man, you know, I know that lady. I'm going to go up under the comments. Yeah, I know the lady that was getting her ass whooped. She been getting her ass whooped for 15 years. I'm not doing that because how the fuck did that help her? I didn't help that lady. And that's my passion for kids. If you see a kid being abused, you see a kid being raped, you see a kid when they mom, you get your little stupid ass up, you little bitch, and getting beat on, bro, how are you helping that fucking kid, bro? Yeah. That's real shit. Because guess what? You could have prevented them demons that they finna live with. So now you wonder why this kid is a killer. You wonder why this kid is out here doing all type of reckless shit. That kid in that moment, that's all they know. They feel like nobody loves them. So in your mind, me saying something, no matter when it was, is considered black hate? No, the whole thing. So let's get back to black hate. My thing is, don't kick a man while he down. That's what I mean by black hate. Don't shit on a man when he down. And we have seen other cases, right? We have seen other cases where a person is talking bad about a person. Like Al B. Sure, for instance. They said Al B. Sure was a deadbeat dad. They said Al B. Sure didn't want anything to do with Kim. They said all this shit about Al B. Sure.
Kim never said that, by the way.
Huh?
Kim never said that.
No. I said they. Why you keep saying
the point I'm making is
about Kim?
Stop. The reason
No,
I'm
you
saying
keep
that.
breaking it up. I didn't say shit about Kim.
You know what? Just go ahead.
I didn't say shit about Kim. I said
Just make it Go ahead. Go ahead, because it's not a conversation.
Because when I'm getting into
because you didn't even let me finish what I was going to say about Kim. But go ahead.
In the process of me talking about it, you said Kim never said that, and you cut it off. So
go ahead.
What did Kim not say?
Kim never said that he was a bad father. Kim never said that he was a deadbeat father. Kim never said that he didn't take care of his kid or that he didn't want to have a relationship with. That came out today. Like it was pointed out, I read it today, that Kim never said those things.
Yes.
So we want to know the source of that poor information about Al B. Sure. Where do you think that poor source came from?
It probably came from people.
Or Diddy, but go ahead.
It could have come from Diddy, or it could have came from people assuming.
Proof that he's the monster. I doubt if everybody assumed this, but go ahead.
Let's put this on the record. Do I think Diddy personally is a monster? Absolutely. Do I think Diddy has done a lot of those things that they say he did? Absolutely. Let's put that shit on the record. And I'm not saying that because of all the stories that are coming out now. I'm saying that because of the pattern that I've seen Diddy doing. However, Diddy only got as big as he got because people never said shit. Our mayor, our former mayor, right? Him and his dad, if you know anything about Chicago history.
Daley.
Yes, Daley and his dad, Big Daley and Lil Daley, ran the fuck out of the south side of Chicago. Ran the city, but ran the south side of Chicago like a fucking mob. Daley was the reason why all the gang chiefs got locked up and they got hit with all them indictments, right? Nobody said shit. Now they want to talk about there's an issue with leadership. But nobody said shit because they did what they needed to do so they could re-gentrify everything. If you know anything about 35th going west, you know that that's Daley's area. That motherfucker is ran like a gang. So what I'm saying to you is, you have so many people who don't say shit to the system. And I'm saying Diddy was the system. You have people who say, well, I ain't gonna say nothing right now, or, he might kill me. But if we kept that same state of mind, black people will still be either in slavery or segregation would still be here. If you never had your fucking Medgar Evers, if you never had
people standing up, you mean?
Yes.
People speaking out, you mean?
Right, I'm talking about right then and there. If you never had nobody to put their shit on the line, right then and there, you never have it happen. If you don't have a Malcolm X, who once he realized what the fuck was going on, he started talking. The only reason why they killed Dr. King, is because of the last 2 years of his life, he stopped talking that peace shit. He started talking about where the money at. How you gonna give us wealth? We still kicking behind the fucking you still keep pushing the goal line back, and you got bricks on our backs while we trying to move. What I'm saying to you is, you can't keep waiting until I got tomorrow. You don't have tomorrow. Somebody needs to speak up right then and there. That's all I'm saying.
You recognize that Diddy had civil suits prior to now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he had civil suits. People were saying something, right?
So that makes my point.
So what happens is, if you say something, okay? If you say something, you get a civil suit, you get a slap on the wrist. He's still back out doing the same shit, affecting the same people. If enough people can say something at the same time, yes, that's what's happening right now.
But
you wanted people to say it when you wanted them to say it. However, what I'm saying to you is, if somebody said something and a civil suit happened, slap on the wrist, then another civil suit, slap on the wrist. You want everybody to come together, though.
Yes,
and
which is black people problem. We don't do shit together. We don't move together.
If this is your argument, I have no
problem with the
argument.
That's what I'm saying is black hate.
But you upset
it's still
that
black
they're
hate
saying
because I
something
look
together now.
I fed this fucking animal. I fed this animal for 20, 30 years.
I was silent.
See, listen, right, so you're still feeding the animal. Ain't that the same shit that happened with police? Ain't that the same exact shit that happened with police?
What?
Motherfuckers knew police was dirty. Motherfuckers knew police was beating motherfuckers. Motherfuckers been knew that.
And so when they made complaints, what happened? They kept getting
No.
They kept getting harassed.
You know
They
the
kept
reason?
getting-
Yes, but then that's
So let me keep getting my ass whooped.
Yes, that's what happens. It's called a fight. It's called a fucking fight.
Baby, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I want you to continue to fight.
Yes.
I love that for you.
I know.
I love your radical.
But I don't
spirit.
expect you to do it because I really don't expect you to do it because you're a woman. And when we talk about placements, you don't sacrifice a black woman for that.
We literally sacrificed a black.
I said for me. I'm
Is
talking
Cassie
about
black?
me.
I hear you.
I'm talking about me. So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
But the
Here,
point is,
my biggest
it's-
issue is men not being men. That's my biggest issue with this. I was gonna get there when we got in the conversation. My biggest issue is men not being men. That's a man's fucking job. That's a man's job.
You need to come here on Mondays.
That's a fucking man's job. A man does not protect. So me and you talked about this before. Black women don't feel protected. That's because a man not being a fucking man.
So for men to come out and be like, yes, I got fucked in the ass, that is going to be a great thing, right?
Yes, did he fuck me? He raped me. Go ahead. Or he fucked me.
That's how you get the civil suits. A man said that.
Okay.
You want me to get enough men in one space
Yes.
to knock on the door and admit that they got fucked in the ass,
Yes.
so that it'll eventually stop
Yes.
with fear of them. What is it that you think? Okay, so tell me what you think would happen from a lineup of black men saying, Diddy fucked me in the ass.
Diddy's a monster. Diddy did this.
For fucking in the ass?
Diddy's doing this. Yes. And now,
That's
so
just
look,
his bare
back in the day, because back in the day it was more harsh than what it is now.
Fucking in the ass?
No. What I'm saying, it's that shit. Homosexuality is not only accepted, it's pushed.
Sure.
You agree?
Sure, just go ahead.
So if motherfuckers would have came out like, if motherfuckers been like, okay, like Clyde Davis,
So
motherfuckers
it wasn't
felt like,
accepted. You're right. Go
right.
ahead.
So back then, motherfuckers be like, I ain't fucking with you, B. Pause. You out here wilding. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
That's what would've happened
Now
if
the
they came
culture,
out.
at the time, the culture gets you the fuck out of here. Cause I do think back in the day, some niggas like Joe, that's, I don't know what's going on over there. We don't speak about it. That was a problem with men being men. We don't speak up. We don't say shit. So men not speaking about it until later on when it's accepted. It's okay for us to open our mouths and talk about things that has happened. Because in jail, we all knew niggas was getting fucked in jail. We all knew that. Motherfuckers getting cracked in jail. Right? Everybody knew that. Motherfuckers getting cracked in jail. So what I'm saying to you is, how do you stop situations from happening? There's strength in numbers. So you mean to tell me he had one, then maybe 6 months later he has another. Versus, hey bro, I got enough power to, I'm gonna go say something. What's up?
Kanye, was slavery a choice?
Yes, to a certain degree. You either gonna you chose to be in a situation so that you can plot. And that's what pissed people off. Slavery wasn't a choice. It was a choice. Y'all decided not to fight. Even if y'all didn't, at some point in time, black people did decide to fight. But I think you have to strategize. That's what I'm saying as far as strategizing.
So why you don't feel like that's what this is?
You know what?
We sacrificed Cassie. Well, she sacrificed herself.
Why we keep it.
I understand. You want to know why?
That's the part I hate.
I don't doubt that that's the part that you hate.
Fucking woman.
I hear what you're saying, but we all know a lot of the times a woman got to be at the forefront of some shit for some motherfuckers to care about it.
And that's my problem with men.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that.
That's my problem with men.
But once a woman says something, now we are backing her. Now we are congregating, putting together, strategizing, like you just said, to fix this problem.
The bitch ass niggas was strategizing, man. That's why.
This is strategy. You don't think that this is strategy?
No, I think
these men were saying something. These men were saying something. They just said it on an individual level, right? And nobody gave a fuck. Now, when she comes, she gives a detailed outline. Motherfuckers know exactly, because it wasn't enough for a black man to say he fucked me in my ass. They wanted actual details. They wanted dates. They wanted this. They wanted that. Black men like, no, I ain't got to give you all that. This, my word wasn't enough. All right, fuck it. I'm out of here.
That's my problem.
Strategizing, just like you said, they weren't fighting back. They didn't. They waited a little bit to come up with a strategy. Okay, cool. That's what I think is happening now. You don't think that this constant, because when people were saying something on an individual basis, he kept getting slaps on the wrist. We had to be collective and say something in order to end this monster. You're just mad at the timing on when the strategy happened.
And you know what? when we come back from break, I'll explain to you why I'm upset with the strategizing. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a break. Y'all stay tuned.
Nobody.
Baby, you can't stress me down. I'm stressed. No, you ain't stressed.
This is over.
I don't know what this is.
You talking about me?
You, yeah, when you said that.
Trying to fight for your life, huh?
Y'all show has nothing to do with statistics.
Yeah, she trying to please some shit. She trying to please people. I know. I think that's what you was trying to do.
No, that's not what I was.
No, keep doing it.
I just
Yo.
said this.
Oh my god, I can't believe
Hey,
that.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Are you
Oh no,
serious?
man, I'm with my girl, man. Yo, what y'all doing?
Come on over to my house.
Tonight? Let me call you back, bro.
I hate this.
That's the image of them bouncing. I mean, that shit.
It pissed me off more because it's, I realize, you don't say something.
See, I don't know how we got here. It's complicated, but I'm still here. Now I'm trying to figure out what I gotta do to make this work. And so you don't get hurt. 'Cause you're that one I'll put first. But it takes more than one to work. So I'm gonna show you I'm a better man. So just grab me by the hand and let's just slow dance. I know late nights I've been working and you wanna see me more. It's all gonna work out, 'cause I got something in store. The way things seems to be when first back in the day, used to be. Oh yeah, we first back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but someday the thing I wish I was a kid. See, real love never seems to fail. I've always been right here, holding and loving and touching on you, girl. Whenever you need me, girl, I'll be there. 'Cause that's just what lovers do. I know late nights I've been working and you wanna see me more. It's all gonna work out, 'cause I got something in store. Let's go back to the way it used to be. When we first started way back. When the first song used to be. Oh yeah. Let's go. See, I don't wanna fight no more. I don't wanna fight no more, baby. Oh yeah. Let's go back to the way it used to be.